Hey there, welcome to Speed Skating Deconstructed. What makes a skater great? Back into the archives today, 1988 Calgary Winter Olympics. A couple of teammates of mine, Marty Pierce and Erik Henriksen, at the line for the 500 meter. Marty, just a star all through his career, made a couple Olympic teams. Had a slip here, so did not have a great performance. Erik Henriksen, also in this race, the 500 was not his best race. His best race was the 1,000, and he was unable to skate due to some controversial moves by the director of U.S. Speed Skating, and we won't get into that. But Erik's response was better, higher, lawyer. That's the meaning of the Olympics at this time, since they're better, higher, faster. Better, higher, lawyer. That's Erik Henriksen. Let's watch him skate. I want to point out a couple things. Power, pressure, timing, sitting position. Not the greatest opener in the world. He's a big guy, about 6'4.5", 190, but he sits down at 90-degree angles, even deeper. I'll show you what I mean, and watch his first turn. Look at the distance per stroke here. That drive forward that Erik gets. He's got great hip flexibility, a much wider guy. We're the same height, but he's way wider than me. And look at this drive forward. Just excellent. Perfect setup to the turn. No transition. Best transition, check. No transition. Right into that turn. And look at the extension he gets, but it's not stupid extension. This skate, look at the blade angle. Really nice blade angle off that skate, one skate on ice. So great so far. And remember, this is not his best race. Erik was like a locomotive out there. Once he got going, you couldn't stop him. And his 1,000, he had many there's Marty's slip right there. In his 1,000, he had many World Cup top 10s, top 5s, and medals in World Cups and World Championships. So just look at this great drive and watch. Perfect turn. Just that knee is in, driving forward, and that one skate on the ice. Just such a compression here. Really good compression in the ice. And watch this. This is great. He touches the ice like he's doing short track. That's not a slip. He's just so deep. Look how deep this sitting angle is. Well, not quite that, but you get the picture for a big, tall guy. And distance per stroke. And look at the dynamic energy between skates. That one's down, and such a drive forward. So it goes really far per stroke. So that's one thing Erik does extremely well. Notice this compression on the exit. There's no lifting. There's nothing. It's just all down. It's palpable how much pressure he's got in this blade here and how the drive goes through. Look how he's driving off that left. Not a lot of curl here. We don't want to see that. He's staying too long with it, but he's done. See how he leaps? That's a key of Erik. He drives this right really over here so he can get on it with his body pressure just right away, crushing the ice and going right with it. So extreme power. He's better right to left than left to right. A lot of skaters are. A little wide here. However, he gets full pressure, does not break this line, and it's a good solid push. The other side, this is even better. Just classic position in that era, and just driving right through. And notice how early he's over this skate. Again, we talk about that line all the time. And just the compression. Watch him in slow motion down this straightaway. You can just see how far he gets and how deep he is. It's core, it's hips, it's hip flexor, it's glutes, and it's quads. And it's just a great example of being a tall skater, sitting really deep, and tons and tons of work. Erik worked for a long time in the weight room, in dry land, on ice, of course, and just became a model of several aspects of technique. And this is just a beautiful entry into a turn here. And I wanted to share that because no matter what era you're in, you always want to maximize your anatomy. If you're a tall guy, sit deep, you'll get even more out of it. If you have wide hips, really utilize that in your technique. And the power into the ice and the pressure and timing is always something a skater can capture. So I want to show you Erik Henriksen, one of the best from the 80s and early 90s, right here on Speed Skating Deconstructed. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And we'll see you next time on the channel. Have a good one.